Okay, my next band award goes to Vasilya Kadymova. And um, based on what you submitted, you were going to St. Louis Community College and you're planning on majoring in diagnostic medical sonography. Um, and you applied for a number of scholarships, but you may not know what all those scholarships are until the end of May. You mentioned, um, and when asking about your five favorite memories, you listed a number of things, and I'm gonna go through some of them here, or go through all of them here. Um, you listed, since your band room is basically kind of your second home, that you have many unforgettable memories, many favorite ones, and these are a few of the highlights. So, meeting your second family. You mentioned basically every person that you've met in band, every person that you've come across has made an influence on you, has been an important person in your life, and has taught you uh, many things. Uh, you're thankful for the laughs, the memories, the handshakes, and the togetherness, the bonding. Another one of your memories that you talked about is being part of the color guard. And you also mentioned that you would never thought you would forget, you never thought you would miss hearing the phrase one more time. And then you also listed purposefully dropping your flag so that you can do extra push-ups. And yeah, we do have the most in shape color guard in the area. You say you're going to miss all the guard members. You're going to miss every rehearsal, every competition, every bonding experience, every laughter, and all these things you mentioned you were um, extremely grateful for. And one other memory, and I agree, this is really amazing that you were able to do this, because coming into high school, you had no musical training, but learning to play the clarinet. And I have to tell you, to come from where you started, and that goes with piano too, so I'm going to get to you on that, but being able to play the clarinet to a level, to a high enough level to qualify you to go and play at state, is just an amazing feat. You figure there are people that have played their entire school career and never really qualified and hit that kind of level, much less being able to perform and achieve that goal. So that's really amazing for you to accomplish that. And besides that, you having very little training background in terms of piano. I don't know if you had a lesson or had many lessons, but to actually take a solo, play it by memory, and you don't have a piano at home, but to actually be able to perform that piano solo at district festival, and I know you've done that the last couple years, and to actually even have the bravery to do that is just an amazing feat. So it's a testimony really to your drive, your internal drive, and your internal gumption to overcome problems, overcome hazards, and things in your road. You mentioned here you had the desire to join band and follow your sister's footsteps, and be a part of the program. And I'm glad you did. You listed here, going to state for an instrument that you've only been playing for a few years. Yeah, that's amazing. I don't know what to say. I mean, that is without a doubt, I mean, off the charts. And I remember, because you would leave school a little early, and we would have jazz band, and you would come down and just kind of audit the jazz band class and just sit and just try to absorb whatever we were studying in jazz band, whatever theory stuff we were doing, and you would be kind of intrigued by what we're doing and asking questions, and that's just a testimony of your ability and your desire to learn. So congratulations on that. That's huge. one of the other memories that you had, and this was a fear of mine when they redistrict, is that there were going to be kids in our program that were going to be redistricted out of our high school and essentially put into the boundaries of Oakville, and you were one of those kids. And luckily, your family, your sister, made the sacrifice so that you could still come to Melville and be a part of this program. And that was the real treat, because I was scared to lose you. I didn't want to lose you, and the fact that your family were able to make that happen, and for the entire time that you're at Melville. I mean, that's what, a couple years you guys had to work out rides and carpool and whatnot just to make that happen. That's amazing. And there again, it just shows your drive, your family's drive, to make things better for you all. And I'm appreciative of your family doing that. I'm appreciative of you being in this program and going through that. Your opening statement that you submitted, it was very touching. You talked about the lessons that you felt like you learned in the band program, the life lessons, the educational lessons, and the unforgettable moments, the laughs, the motivation, were highly important to you, and the unforgettable memories. So that was, I asked for a little simple questionnaire, and you gave me, just tons of information about you, and that's kind of how you are, Vasilya. You're one of those people. If you ask her to just give you 5, you're going to end up giving me 10. And that's one of the things that I love about you. That's one of the things that I appreciate about you. But I'm gonna go through my thoughts on you here. And first off, you may not know that. Well, you do know this, and I'm just going to tell you that you're an amazing person in this band program. I will never forget you coming down, working on your clarinet work, working on your piano work, outside of the normal school day, after school, before school. I'll never forget that amount of discipline that you had to do that. And it just shows, what you're made of. You have that internal drive, that internal discipline to do things, and to take the risk. Because with the amount of experience that you had, and then coming in and playing solos and playing stuff for state, to qualify for state, that's amazing. And and then your work as guard captain, and I think from what you've done musically in this program, your work as a guard captain even shows that as well. You manage to juggle all the things that you do. You manage to come in and work with the other guard members, to work with the other captains, and also your sister was a captain here and has still kind of been working with the band, and you're under a bit of pressure to perform for your sister, because there's an expectation that I think that runs through your family, that you internally felt pressure to do well. And I think you represent the history and the tradition and the past of this program. Your 2 other sisters coming through this program were just amazing girls, amazing musicians, and just wonderful people. And I think I'm excited for you in the future. I'm excited what you can accomplish with the amount of intensity that I see, that you have exhibited in high school every day. So I just love you to death. I'm sad to see you go. I'm sad to see you graduate, but I'm excited for you to graduate, because I'm excited on what you can accomplish with this kind of motivation that you have. And and I know I talked a lot about your music, your music accomplishments, but it's not to minimize what your guard accomplishments are. And I think anybody can listen to the things that I've said about you and see that same amount of intensity that you approach in your guard work as well. But with the excitement on your face, You exhibit every day, ready to learn and ready to make things better. And also, your work as the color guard captain has been a true treasure for us. So, receiving the Most Valuable Player Award, the MVP award for marching band / color guard. Thanks.